back to the channel and welcome to all my new subscribers. Today I want to talk about something that I have been seeing all kind of memes on. I've been getting all kind of emails and DMs on, and I've been getting lots of Lena's letters, but like I say, I don't post or comment or put any of those on display without explicit permission from the writer to do so, even though they are anonymous, but privacy is privacy no matter how you spin it. I just want to get right into this. These are not in any particular order, but these are 5 reasons why you need to stop allowing people to steal your peace and how to have peace and why you need to keep peace in your life. Period, point blank. This is such, I'm just really frustrated with not only the fact that people continue to allow this in their lives, but people feeling entitled to rob and steal people of their peace and serenity in their lives. The first thing I want to get into is number 1. You don't owe anyone your peace. You don't owe anyone anything, but you really do not. No one is entitled to your peace, even your children and your spouse. No one is. No one has the right or to make you feel obligated to allow drama and upset and discord in your life. No one is entitled to that. Period, point blank, end of story. We could stop the video right here. No one has the right to demand that of you. Number 2, you owe it to yourself to have calm and order and no drama and not hearing about everybody's business and gossip that you don't want to be a part of and being pulled every which way because somebody's running crazy and got drama going on in their lives. You owe it to yourself to have calm and peace and order in your life. You do. You owe it to yourself. That is your right. Number 3, you accomplish so much more, and there are more health benefits and spiritual and emotional and just mental benefit when you have order in your life. And you have the ability and the peace and serenity to enjoy your life. When you're not stressing. And a lot of times the problem is our peace is stolen because we're basically allowing people, sorry, someone's walking past my window, and it must be the mailman. I guess it's that time of day, sorry. So I know you guys keep seeing me look over to the side. But anyway, back to it. It is imperative many times to your health to have that. To not allow it. Now, you can pick and choose those things to a point, but the problem is we end up getting swallowed whole and dealing with everybody else's drama. And the sad reality is a lot of times it's not even what's going on in your life. You don't have those types of problems, but because you got these friends, these girlfriends, these your boys that are just constant. Every time you come around these people, it's just they have this what I call and I think it's actually, I forget what the actual diagnosis or correct term is, but it's called vampiristic personalities. They just literally suck the daggone life out of you, and you're fine. The next thing you know, after you done got off the phone or got away from them or left the break room at work with them, and you're drained and you don't even know what your problem is, and you woke up just fine. You had a good weekend, went to saw the Super Bowl and whatnot, and next thing you know, now you're sitting there looking crazy, like, well, because people just drain you. And there's just much more health benefit to you when you remove those people from your life that are causing you, or separate yourself from those situations, and or sometimes literally open your mouth and check people. I don't remember who it was growing up, but there was this older lady. I don't know if she was church, whatever, but she would just stop you like, I don't want to hear about that. That has nothing to do with me. I don't want to. You have the right to do that. So when something's coming in front of you and you're like, okay, this is getting ready, you already know where it's going. You already know these people. I bet many of you are watching this right now and you've already ticked off like, yeah, this when you already know who these people are in your life. So you have the right to check them like, you know what? I really don't even care. That's their life. It's not affecting my bills. It's not affecting my house. It's not affecting my blah, blah. It's not affecting me. Listen, go ahead with it. Tell somebody else, because I really don't honestly care. Or you can stop people and say, listen, I understand, but tell them what I'm telling you. You're in control of that. If you keep allowing that in your life, that's what it is. But there's nothing I can say or no ear I can really lend to listen to. It's just going to stay the same. So until you change it, it's not going to change. And we need to start talking about something else. When you come talk to me, when you're ready, you need an ear to help you figure out how to get out of what you're going through. But I can't keep lending you my peace because that's really what it is. It's on loan. The fourth reason is that, and I say this a lot, and I write about this a lot. I'm constantly doing hashtags about this. You are in control of your life. You are in control of what you allow and want and decide to have in your life. No one else can tell you what you're going to have and what you're going to do in your life, especially as an adult. You control your life. You control your circle. You control the levels of your circle. Those that you keep all the way over here, those you let a little bit closer, you control the aura and the synopsis of your life. You control that. No one can tell you or dictate to you what you're going to do and what you're going to allow to have in your life. That's up to you. If you're getting tired of it, then you need to start checking and canceling some of these people in your life. I even put a post in Facebook. I said, look, you're the landlord over your life. Evict. Sit down and start thinking about these people. Get rid of these people. Get rid of these situations. Remove yourself. The world is not going to crash and burn. You hear me say that a lot. The world is not going to crash and burn because you didn't attend that event where all of them going to be over there and they're going to be talking about the same damn thing and you're tired of it. And no one is going to penalize you for that. And if they do, well, guess what? You already know where it stands with them anyway. And you need to stop being afraid and holding on to toxic people in your life. That goes back to the health benefit. Toxic begets toxic begets toxic. The last one, number 5. And honestly, this should be number 1, no matter how many of these I can give you, because I can go on and on and on for hours about this. But that's why I decided I'd bring it down to 5, because I'm extremely passionate about this. There is so much freedom, and you hear me say that a lot with different things. But there is a freedom when you release these people and these situations and continue to control the peace and decide what you will and will not have in destroying and robbing you of your peace. There's a freedom in it. You don't have to have the knots in your stomach, the praying before you walk into somewhere because you already know, let me just get prayed up before. There is a freedom in controlling your peace. That's really what I should. There is freedom in the control of the peace in your life. So we really have to check these people and these circumstances. And sometimes it does mean, depending on the situation, if it's causing a lot of stress and strain in your life and headaches and anxiety, and you drinking more coffee than you used to drink, and you're drinking more than you used to drink, and you puffing a little bit more than you, that's not, but I'm just saying. If it's causing you to have to self-medicate in many ways just to even deal and tolerate, and then you realize that at the end of the day, when you get back to the house or when you get back in the car or wherever, and you just feel like sometime it means leave that job. Let's go here with it. Sometimes it means you need to cancel that relationship. You need to get up out of there. Sometimes it might mean disowning some family members. Sometimes it might mean moving away into another area so that you're not accessible to anybody that's causing this. Sometimes it's a cluster of many things that are included in this one situation that's robbing you of your peace, and you need to take stock and do what you need to do because it's priceless. You need to start, because what worth are you to anybody that is quality in your life if you're being consumed by the drama and the foolishness, and a lot of it is foolishness by other people that you're allowing because you are in control of it. So you're allowing it. So just as much as you've allowed it, you can dismiss it up out of here. And sometimes people can't be told. Sometimes you got to show them better than you can tell them. You can warn, you can do all you got to do. But once you start seeing, it's time to, okay, well, I can show, and I love to show you. My absence will be felt, honey. You know what I mean? You have to start taking ownership. People are walking around miserable and miserable for things that have nothing even really to do with them. And the empaths like me of the world, we just happen to absorb. And it's exhausting. And then when it comes to things that you really want to do in your life and really want your energy and your mental and your, for, you don't have it. You're burned out. Telling you. Start checking these people in these situations. I'm telling you, and you will feel the benefit. You'll start to see. And a lot of times what happens too is once you start taking stock, once you start pulling back, once you start shutting things down, you need to go through that period of release and let go too, and almost grief. Because you'll be surprised just as you're going through the withdrawal and the release and the calm and restoring, because it's really a restoration period, depending on how much you've allowed to consume your peace. And once you start breaking it off and chipping it away, you're going to feel yourself rebuilding. You're going to feel like, wow. And then when you get through, you are going to move heaven, hell, earth, and everything in between to maintain and sustain it. I promise you that. So you have to start being good to yourself and trusting yourself and removing these situations they're so toxic, like barnacles on a boat that just suck on everything. Like those fish, what are those fish called? Them algae eaters, where you just see them stuck to the daggone glass. Well, you're the glass. They need to go in another tank. They actually need to sometime handle their own darn tank and get out of your tank anyway. So that's it. Sorry for my rant today on this video, but this had to be said. It's so many of us out here that know it, but it's many more out here that do not know it. You need to control. You are in control of your peace. You need to let these people in these situations go. So like I said, that's it for this. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Welcome, I said again, to all our new subscribers. We're happy to have you here. We have a good time on this channel. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Those links will be here as well as down below. We post quite a few things in those groups. I'm going to be a little bit better on Instagram. I'm sorry. I made my apologies on the live the other day. I'm so very, very sorry. Like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because that will let you know, because I'm not posting as much as I used to. So that will alert you of, hey, Lena's Pearls dropped a new video. Might want to watch. Also, I always post the links into the groups as well. If you have any questions, if you need any advice, if you would like to schedule a coaching session with me, feel free to email me at april@lenaspearls.com. Also want to give you an update on a couple situations that are coming up. If you are in the group, you already know, so you are more than welcome to skip and come off the video. We are having a group trip to the Caribbean somewhere. We have a poll, 2 polls going on in the group, as in the Facebook page, in the Facebook group. One poll is for date, one poll is for location, and there's even an option for those that don't have a passport. The majority is going to win. We've already got 6 votes for Barbados, and the majority, I believe, is asking for our August date. Those polls are also open for you to add your own, to give your own suggestions if these dates and places don't work or are of no desire to you. Okay? So, vote. I believe in being a part of a group. If it's a group, that's what it means. So we're going to move as a group. We're going to move collective. Okay? It's not going to be the only trip, but it is the first one. We're looking at dates in September, in August, September, and October. And someone just suggested December earlier today. We may even look into December. All right? So vote and add your input. We had such a phenomenal reaction and such great feedback on Candlelight and You that we just had in January. We are having another event. March 28th is the tentative date. It is going to be for everyone. No clue what the subject's going to be about, but most likely it's going to be something along the lines of what we talk about with this channel: comfort, uplifting, and power. So as it gets closer, I will actually tell you what we're going to be talking about. It's going to be dinner and open bar like before for Candlelight and You. This one, we heard you. It is open to everyone. It is not just couples. Tickets are going to be $65 a person, $120 per couple. Everybody is welcome, and most likely it's actually going to be, we're hoping and we're planning for it to be at the Greenview Inn inside the Eastland Golf Course. Once again, because the feedback and everything was well received on that. And I like to eat, so the food's good there, and so is the atmosphere. Last but not least, I am working on a class for our pearls. Not exactly sure of the content, got a couple things in mind, but like today's video, I tell you what you need to do all the time. I need to start teaching you how to actually do it. And I'm a little spread thin on clients as far as trying to condense things. And of course, those are personal, customized sessions. So this has to be more broad. So I don't know if I'm going to do a conference call or a video, but it's going to be live and it's going to be interactive and it's going to be a great time. So I'm working on that. So that will be announced as well. Always open up the comments below. Feel free to comment. I try to get a hold and respond to all comments. Also, if you have content ideas and you don't want to email me, feel free to message me on Facebook or Instagram. If you have a quick, hey, could you talk about this? Hey, a friend of mine is struggling with that. I got you. I like to be accessible to my pearls. That's why it's Lena's Pearls, my middle name, my grandmother's, paternal grandmother's namesake, Lena, Pearls of Wisdom. These are my pearls. All right, that's it, guys, for today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you taking the time out to spend some time with me and trusting me and helping guide you through this thing called life. Until next time, take care, be blessed.